Today I am flying with China Southern for the first time from London Heathrow over to Hong Kong with a 4-hour layover in Beijing. I thought I'd take you along with us to see our first impressions and a review of everything from the onboard service and entertainment, the food, check-in, and just our overall experience. Let's head over to London Heathrow. So we did arrive at Heathrow pretty early, like 3.5 hours early because Friday rush hour traffic. But the check-in, like we didn't even have to queue. We just checked our cases straight in, but the Heathrow conveyor belt was not working. So our cases got taken away, and this has happened to me once before at Heathrow when I was going to Thailand years ago. The conveyor belt was broken. They manually took the cases away and it didn't arrive at my hotel for 3 days. So I've just warned Rocco that might happen. Hopefully it won't. We've just had a nice dinner at Wetherspoons. I've eaten too much. We've still got like an hour and 15 till our gate shows. So we're just chilling. But yeah, overall, like, check-in experience, the lady on check-in was really friendly. I don't think she was like China Southern. She didn't have like China Southern uniform, but she was really friendly. China Southern have this really good app. Before we checked in, we could actually like see the seat map and change our seats for free. So like if someone was sat next to us, and then you can also check all the other details as well. The China Southern boarding process was so efficient and quick. We flew on the Airbus 350, which had about 21 to 22 inches of legroom. This is supposed to be average for long haul, but I'm not gonna lie, we did feel a little bit squashed. It didn't actually feel like as much legroom as usual. They're still loading luggage. We've been on the plane for an hour and 20. It's been like an hour and 20, right, since we boarded. The aeroplane was so modern and the movie selection was amazing. There was so many movies to choose from. Doctor Strange. Maya will like that when she's editing. Finding Dory. Titanic. Oh my god, there were loads of movies. We're delayed. We're waiting to take off. And everyone's boiling. We were offered 2 meals on this flight. The first, we had a choice of chicken and rice or beef and potatoes. Both meals were quite nice. The dessert I especially enjoyed. The next meal was breakfast, which was about 2 hours before we landed. The one thing I noted is that they don't give you small bottles of water, which was really frustrating because we had to keep asking for cups of water. We have made it off the first flight. We were on that aeroplane for about 12 hours. And when I say I had no sleep, it was an overnight flight. It's just a me problem. Like, I cannot sleep on flights. I'm so jealous of those people who just get into one position and sleep the entire flight. So I am feeling extremely worse for wear right now. I don't know if it's because of the lack of sleep, but Rocco and I are both feeling quite unwell. The landing was rough, lots of turbulence, a few people being sick. So like, yeah, not like a fantastic experience of that flight, not gonna lie, but again, you know, from my review, it's not so much a China Southern thing, it's more a me thing that I just cannot get comfortable or sleep. We need to go and find our transfer gate, and they also have nap pods in Beijing airport, I googled, so if we have time, I might suggest to Rocco a 1-hour nap. It's gonna definitely be needed. This is Beijing airport. How amazing and modern. So after the last horrendous flight, I said to Rocco, if there is an upgrade offer for this next flight and it's less than £300 each, we are doing it. And it was half that. It was like £150 each to upgrade to business class. We're here in the business class lounge, feeling very bougie. Just ignore the appearance right now. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, but I'm really excited to try out business class. I have never flown business class before. I'm not expecting too much because I think this is a smaller plane and I'm assuming maybe an older plane, but could be completely wrong. it will be really nice for this video to give you guys a comparison between the economy China Southern and the business class China Southern. But so far this lounge is very, very nice. I'm very happy with this lounge. I just got these noodles and I was like, oh my god, Rocco, try these. They're so good, but they are so spicy for me.
And there are literal chilies.
I know.
And you've still picked them up.
Our next flight was on an Airbus A321, which was over 17 years old, so business class was a little outdated, but it was still nice.
We've just been given some slippers to put on.
Business class seats on this flight had 40 inches of legroom and the chairs were 21 inches in width, so we had plenty of room. We could recline, put our feet up and just enjoy the 3.5-hour flight.
Just been delivered. Well, Rocco's just been delivered some nuts and a coffee, and I ordered a green tea.
The only bad thing about business class on this flight was because we upgraded so last minute at Beijing airport, there was somehow not enough business class meals, so we were only able to choose meals from the economy menu, which I think is quite bad because you're still paying for business, and I'm not sure why they wouldn't have a meal or two spare, but I guess they just cater to who has booked beforehand. We are beginning our final descent and I finally got some sleep on this flight. Oh my gosh, this plane might be old, but business class is so elite. Like, I have enjoyed every single second of it. We're just getting ready to land and we will finally be in Hong Kong. Economy actually was great. Like, I wouldn't say anything terribly bad about economy. I just had an awful experience. And I think me and Rocco have some sort of food poisoning or something, which has not been fun on a 25-hour journey. But we've made it through. And I'm just so excited now to get to the hotel and sleep. It's like 10:30 here at night. So we'll get in a taxi, take us into Central, which will be about 40 minutes. We just got our cases back and both our cases have like massive dents in the corner. Rocco's is like easier to see. How the hell